What's up, party people? Today we're going to be doing more exponential growth and decay application as far as logs goes. We start off with the two equations. If it says the word continuously, we're using the PERT. If it says periodically, we're not using the PERT, we're using the other one. So go ahead and read the problem. It's asking us to figure out what the equation will be. So P of T is equal to, we start off with 100,000, that's our initial amount. And then 1 minus, because that's how much it's decreasing by, so 1/2 and then to the t. And then part B wants us to figure out how long it's going to take for it to get to 10, so that means we're saying 10 is equal to 100,000. And then I'm going to use 0.5 instead of 1/2 because it's a little easier to write and put in the calculator. So the first thing to do when we're trying to solve for a variable that's an exponent, we're going to end up dividing by 100,000. So I get 1 over 10,000 equals 0.5 to the t. And then from here, hopefully you remember that you're taking the log of both sides. So I have log, you probably can't read that. Log of 1 over 10,000 equals 0.5 log of t. Nope. Wow, that's terrible. How about t and log of 0.5, and we divide both sides by log of 0.5, log of 0.5. So we do that in our calculator. We got log of 1 over 10,000 divided by log of 0.5. Yeah, and we get our time is 13.2, we'll say 9 minutes for that to do that. Okay, so basically it's just an exercise in plugging and checking. Go ahead and try number 2, and then we'll go over. So here's your chance to pause. All right, let's find that number 2, shall we? All right, here it all is. Number 2, the first thing is we're writing our equation. It says continuous of 75,000 times e to the RT. We're trying to figure out what r is, so we have to work backwards. Now this time, since we're dealing with natural log, we're going to be taking the natural log of both sides to get that 25R out in front. Then we divide both sides by 25, and we get the rate is 0.039. Now the 0.039 means that the growth rate is 3.9%. Not necessary for us to know, but good to be able to just know what the problem is talking about. So if I want to figure out what the population is after 2014, I plug our rate in, I plug 44 in, and I get 417,167. Now D, anytime it's saying ask for T, time, we got to work backwards. So I plug 500,000 in for my A, and then everything else stays the same. I'm going to take in the natural log. So we take the natural log of both sides, we're dealing with E. Okay? All right. Number 3, 4, and 5. 3 and 4 are the same way. Number 3 says we want to figure out how long it takes for it to get to half. So we end up with 60. We start with 120. It says continuous rate. So E 0.15, but it says it's decreasing. So we got to use a negative and then T. So once again, we're going to be doing natural log, all that stuff. I get 1/2 equals E to the negative 0.15 T. I natural log of both sides, so I get natural log of 0.5. I'm going to be dividing that by negative 0.15. The reason why I do that is because I get negative 1.5 T, natural log of E cancels out, and I divide by negative 0.15. So if I do that here in my calculator, ooh, I gotta do it right though. Yeah, you should get 4.62 hours. Okay, number 4, go ahead and pause it, and we'll go over. All right, so number 4, we're plugging our calculator. We're just plugging and chugging here. So 1,200, 1 plus, it's increasing. We're not using PERT this time because it did not say continuous. So we put it all in. I'm going to end up taking 1.015 to the 6th power, multiply by 1,200, and we get 1312. So guys, this is really just putting in the calculator. Number 5 and 6 work the same way. It's talking about appreciation and depreciating. So if something goes down by value, that would be depreciating. Goes up by value, that would be appreciating. So we go to 5 and 6 here. 5, we have 16,500 is what it's starting with. It's decreasing by 24%, so minus 0.24. That's actually 0.76 when you do 1 minus that. After 4 years, $5,504.76. C, when will it reach $1,000? Working backwards, it's not an E, so we're not doing natural log, we're doing normal log. So I put this in a box because that's really what our answer is. When you put all that in the calculator, if you do it correctly, closing parentheses, division, all that stuff, you get 10.2. All right, and then number 6, write an equation. It says it's reshaping by 1/6 value each time. 1 minus 1/6, that would be 5/6. When will it reach half for part B? Half of 175 is 87,500. So we divide, log both sides, we get 3.8 years. All right, I know that was quick, but it's really just put it in the calculator. Pause it, work it, pause it, work it, check your answers, all that stuff. Good luck, guys. Check all later. Bye.